at the doctor, and it's just frustrating. It's frustrating. I spoke to one person. They said that there may not be anything that they can do. It might just be they don't know why this is happening. They might have to do another scope. Just look at my stomach. I just don't understand it either. But we'll see what happens. See what the doctor says. Hey guys, how's it going? So I just got home a little while ago. I've been out all day, actually, since 9 a.m. and it's now 3:30 in the afternoon. Oh, sorry. I am hungry. I'm drinking. It's pink. It's pink, but it's not the pink drink. It's not the normal pink drink. This is a keto style pink drink, which is unsweetened passion tea, light heavy cream, and sugar-free vanilla. Yeah. And then it wasn't sweet enough, so when I got home, I used my sucralose because I ran out of it in the car. I thought I had one in the car, but I didn't. But I always like to carry these around because, yeah. Anyway, it's good. It's good. It's not the pink drink, but it's good. And it's pink. Anyway, today's a rough day. Oh, I went to see the bariatric doctor, and so there was a lot of crying, a lot of like crying. And, I lost, so, I've been on keto now. This is the end of my 3 weeks, I believe. I lost 9 pounds. I've lost 9 pounds like in a month and stuff. And so, the first week I lost that 9 pounds, and then I just been keeping steady, but, which is good. I mean, I feel better, but I'm just really upset. Like, they looked at the chart of my weight, how it's gone, and at one point the lowest I had gotten was like 375. They have it as, and then it just keeps creeping up. And I was like crying. I'm like, I'm scared. I'm scared, I'm really scared. So, yeah. So, here's the issue. There's not a lot of options for me. I hate that I had the gastric bypass because there's not a lot of options for me. And, unfortunately, I'm one of those ones who gastric bypass didn't work as well, and they're like, we don't know why. We can't explain it. We just don't know. So I was like, well, I get it. Like, I get it. There's not a lot of options for someone like me who had a gastric bypass. But not only that, the fact that I had an open gastric bypass makes it even harder because I have scar tissue there that sometimes makes it harder to work around. So even if they were able to do something, there's no guarantee that they would go in there and be able to do anything because I have all the scar tissue. So I asked her about a distal bypass, and she's like, I don't really don't do those. And even if I did, the problem is that you might not lose anything. You might only lose 20 to 30 pounds. You have to take so much more vitamins. You have to, there's just a lot of more risks with it and stuff. And I was like, I'm willing to do it. So, right now, it's not an absolute no, but, yeah. It's on the back burner for discussion later. they don't do the DS there. They don't do a revision to DS. She's like, um, that's the, what do you call it? You know, that's the thing, is that, yeah, I could go in and have that done, but like finding a doctor. So here's the other thing, is that she said that, baby, leave that light on. She said that like a there's light, a good option. She said that I could call, like, there's actually a couple of really wonderful doctors in Utah. Utah. I never been to Utah. So there's, like, maybe California. She's like, I don't think there's any in Washington, but she told me I could call the University of Washington. But yeah, Utah. So if I found a doctor there, most likely I would need to move there, because, yeah, to get my stuff transferred over there. I don't know. I was crying and crying and crying and crying and crying, and I'm like, why is this happening to me? Why me? Why me? Why me? I've done everything that I'm supposed to do, within reason. I mean, everybody goes up and down, whatever, but the thing is that, I'm making a video, right? Oh my God. Then the thing is that, I know I'm so professional, I know. There's just a lot of factors. So, first step is, I don't know why my boobs do that. Anyway, that's just really weird, Alicia. Why are you grabbing your boobs? I don't know. I do it all the time. I don't know. I guess because I have boobs now, so I just touch them all. Anyway. So, first step, to have an EGD. Is that what it's called? EGD. So they get to put kind of not put me to sleep, but make me in, like, this la-la land, so they can put a scope down my... She's gonna do the scope again. Well, she didn't do it. Another doctor did it, who was a total asshole. Anyway, she's gonna go in there, and she's gonna look at the size of my pouch, and she's gonna see the size of it, and she's gonna see if it's too large. And I said, okay, what if you go in there, and what if my pouch is too big? What if it's just not the right size? She's like, well, there's a couple things they could do. First option would be to kind of put stitches, I think she said, something like that, to make it smaller, which they would just go down, when they do the EGD, they just put a scope down, I guess, and do it that way, so it doesn't actually require surgical, then the other thing would be to, I think she said, staple it smaller. I don't know. There's another surgical, that would be the next step. But first step is just to have the EGD. She does want me to, so when I saw the endocrinologist last time, which was a few months back, quite a while back, he had given me a prescription. Now, she said something about Topamax, I think it's called. So I need to see which one he gave me. I wasn't able to fill it because it's quite expensive, but she's like, I know it's expensive and I understand that, but maybe if you can, maybe that will help get things going again. So I am going to call around, and she said you can even look online, because sometimes online they can do because I have the prescription, so you might actually be able to get it cheaper online. So I don't know. I need to do some more digging to try to find somewhere where it's cheapest. Not saying that this medicine is gonna work, but I need something. So yeah, so that's our next step, is EGD. So I don't know, they'll call me when they're gonna schedule it. Yeah. So on to other things. I started a Facebook group, a keto Facebook group, because there's so many groups. There's some great groups. There's amazing groups, but there's a lot of groups that are very judgmental, and I want to be in a place, and I want other people to be in a place where they don't have to feel like, especially with keto, that you don't have to feel like you're being judged for asking questions, for saying, I do this, I do that. There's no, I'm not like, oh no, if you eat something processed, you're gonna die. No, okay? We just take it how we go. Like, this is a learning thing, And, but it works. And I'm just trying to juggle everything, because I don't know. Like, I got blocked the other day because blah, 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 blah. Someone asked me, what do I eat? That they have PCOS. And I was like, well, Google it, see what keto is, because they had no clue. And I guess, because I said, look it up, they got pissed off. And apparently a lot of people are pissed off because I'm like, Google it, okay? But I've been going through a lot of shit right now. Got it? So, I'm sorry. If I offended you in any way, I'm sorry. That was not my intention. But when you have, like, a bunch of people asking you what keto is, what do you eat on keto, how can I do it, what is this, what's my macros, how do I figure out my I'm just like, oh my God. Because, like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know most days. I watch YouTube channels. I watch my keto sister, who is Keto Kelly, just get her done, and it's just like, oh my God, I can't. Like, I watch her, I watch Keto Connection, there's a bunch of channels that I watch, and that's where I get inspiration, that's where I get ideas, that's where I get like, oh, let me try it like this, and try it like that, I just, like, that's what it's about. Like, that's what it's about. Just learning, taking little things and, like, little pieces and learning. So I decided to make a Facebook group, and Kelly is actually one of the admins in there, along with my friend Gemma. She just started too with keto, but it's just here's the thing. I don't want a bunch of, like, hate in there. I don't want people feeling put down. That is not what will happen in there. And the first time I see that, no, it's not happening, Last night I just was really, really sad. I don't really want to talk about it right now, but just really sad. I know on Facebook that I haven't talked to her today, but Nirvana had her procedure today, that she was getting for her, I forget what it's called. But anyway, I saw a post, that, I don't know if she put, or maybe her husband put it up, but, God, it broke my heart. Like, she was in so much pain, so I hope it gets better. So please send lots of love her way. Of course, you guys always do. But, yeah, that's about it. So, I'm gonna go. I just want to tell you what happened today, and there's been a lot of crying the last 2 days. A lot of crying. So, anyway, with that being said, it's been over 13 minutes now. I need to shut up. Anyway, so I will let you guys know when my EGD gets scheduled, and yeah, go from there. And yeah, so if I don't talk to you guys before Sunday, which I probably will, but if I don't, for some reason, some crazy reason, Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. We're actually celebrating Mother's Day and my birthday on Sunday, so, because my birthday is actually Monday. So yeah, anyway, that's it from now. That's it for now. I'm gonna go drink my pink drink, and I will talk to you guys later.